welcome back to Podmas. You are hearing us on December the 17th if you're listening to when this goes out. Tim, what the fuck is funny?
I thought you were going to say you're hearing us next to the motorway with the trucks passing.
You're hearing this next to the motorway with all those trucks passing. Right, well...
Solid start to this episode.
We are stupid people.
That was it. We're done. See you tomorrow.
That's your present,
Bye.
everyone. Go fuck yourselves.
No, we're going to talk about something actually Christmassy. Now, guys, when you sit around the table on a cold Christmas morning and you look outside and Santa goes past the window and the children in the street are throwing lumpy ice at your house, what's the weather like?
It's grey, miserable, wet, cold, but sometimes snowy.
But snowy's lovely, isn't it, Tim? We love snow.
If it's good snow, yes. If it's slush, it's the worst.
Alex, we love snow, don't we?
I personally love the snow, yeah. But like Tim said, if it's just slush, it's just sad, which is what it's been the last few years.
I'm trying to keep the vibe. We love snow, right?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
And our favourite type of level in video games are snow levels, right?
Absolutely not.
We're going to talk about our favourite snow level video games.
I fucking hate snow levels.
They fucking hate you too, Tim. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Yeah, maybe.
We've got a couple each, so we're gonna go around the table. I'm gonna nominate Alex to go first. Alex, what's your favourite snow level in history? In video games?
So one of the first ones is less of a level, and it's a section of the level, because the game I've gone to first is Skyrim, which is not just one, which is just one massive level really, but specifically we're looking at High Hrothgar. It's the big old mountain that you have to climb to go speak to the Greybeards. The
throat of the world.
The throat of the world, yes. But it's obviously it's quite an important part of the game, because it's where you unlock the ability to use your dragon shouts properly. Your voice, sorry. And it's really fun because it's a hell of a climb to get up there, and thanks to Skyrim's dynamic weather, if you get caught in a blizzard, it becomes a nightmare. It's great fun.
Oh, nice. Tim?
And when you get up there, you get nice views.
You do get nice views. You can cast some views. Tim, you've obviously played some Skyrim. What did you think of the Throat of the World?
I mean, it's cool. It's a pain in the ass to get to with all the bears and the trolls on the mountain and stuff, but yeah, it's cool.
It's a test. You're being tested as the true Dragonborn.
I failed several times before I got my Dragonborn license.
Very good.
The DMV of the Skyrim.
Solid start, Alex. Tim, can you beat High Hrothgar?
I think I can, and this is the first game that comes to, the first area of a game that comes to mind whenever I think snow levels. Joey will probably have a similar nostalgia to me. Cool Mountain in Super Mario 64.
Yeah. Nice. Cool Mountain is on my list, but it's an honourable mention. I think I have 4 better than Cool Mountain.
I love Cool Mountain. There's like for a Nintendo 64 game, there is a lot to explore here and a lot of interactability. Plus, you can throw a penguin off a mountain. That's cool.
Just explain Cool Mountain, Tim.
Cool Mountain. So for those who don't know and haven't played Super Mario 64, A, go play it. B, it's you jump into a series of paintings that take you to worlds in Super Mario 64, and one of them is a place called Cool Mountain, which is a mountaintop that's kind of floating in the sky on its own. Now, there is a few things to interact with here. There's a big penguin who's lost its little penguin baby, and you have to bring it from the top of the mountain all the way down to the bottom of the mountain safely. There's a cabin with a cool slide in it with a hidden shortcut. There's a giant snowman who's lost his head. There's a hidden area that makes you practice your wall jumps. There's cannons. There's like snowball fights happening. It's great. It's a fun wintry level.
Nice. Alex, you played this, surely?
I've played it a long time ago. I remember it being good fun. I have one question for Tim.
Yeah.
How quick can you speedrun the level?
I did try to get into Super Mario 64 speedrunning. That shit is hard. The guys who do that are crazy.
I feel like Super Mario speedrunning, you actually miss most of the levels.
Oh, yeah.
You just jump backwards up the stairs. And
Backwards
that's it.
long jumps, baby.
Tim,
Teleports you to the end.
I have a speedrunning question for you related to this.
Yeah.
How quickly can you get into the level and then throw the baby penguin off the side?
You could probably do it in less than 30 seconds if you know a good route, which I think I do.
I'm talking about you specifically.
Oh, I would say less than 30 seconds.
Alex, how long would it take you to throw a baby penguin off the side of the air?
I mean, as we all know, the Earth is flat, so I'd have to get a penguin and then get to the edge first. But I reckon a couple of days. Couple of days.
Cool.
Sorry.
Well, if you need a baby penguin disposing of, talk to Tim rather than Alex.
Yep, I can do it quick and cheap.
Quick and
That's
cheap.
what the penguin sounded like when it fell off the cliff. Cheap.
Well done, Tim. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm going to go for 2 because I've actually got 5, although Cool Mountain was on there. So I've got 4. And I know you both have 2. So I'll go for 2 now. Modern Warfare 2, the 2009 version. The opening level where you have to scale the side of the ice cliff and then infiltrate the military base in the snow is immaculate.
It's peak.
Yeah.
Peak Call of Duty. The bit where you have to do the dive and then hit the ice picks into the side to stop yourself falling, only for Price to grab you at the last second. Exquisite.
Yeah. And also the part where you have to use the cover of the snow along with your, is it like a thermal thing that you've got on your gun that picks up people?
Yeah, there's that bit. And then there's also, do you remember at the end you have to get on a snowmobile and race down the side of the mountain?
Really cool.
Oh, it's adrenaline fueled. It's good.
Good.
Another one I have, Alex, this might, you may have played this, but Tim definitely had. Basically the entirety of the Snowboard Kids game.
Hell yeah, with Shinobi, the hidden character.
Yeah, so Snowboard Kids was almost like a kart racer on the Nintendo 64. Where you had to get from the top of a mountain to the bottom of the mountain, and then certain levels you could do laps where you had to go to a tiny little lift and get shot back up to the top. It was really good. For the prep for this episode, I watched some gameplay. It has not aged well.
No, it has not.
I really enjoyed it. I have really fond memories of Snowboard Kids, but I think if we went and played it now, we would absolutely hate it. Alex, what's your second?
So my second, I don't know if you've played it, Joey, but I think Tim has. Final Fantasy 14.
Yes.
So there's a region in there called the Corthus Central Highlands.
Oh yeah.
It's a big, desolate, snowy tundra with just these couple of odd, old sort of castles and ruins and that type of stuff. And one thing I really like about going around there is the fact that the snow moves when you move. You leave prints and stuff in the snow and it looks really nice. But there is a primal trial there, which when we did the DLC for boss fights, I brought up. There is the the Akafar Amphitheater where you fight Shiva, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's this big old style amphitheater that's been covered in ice, and you've got Aurora Borealis behind it, and it looks
at this
very
time
pretty.
of year.
In this particular region, yeah. But
in this economy,
it's crazy. I
Localized
know.
entirely in this amphitheater.
Shiva's just there going, yes. But yeah, no, it's a really good boss fight, and it's got really good music, and it just looks really nice.
If you haven't played Final Fantasy 14, by the way, it's probably the most fun I've had playing an MMO. It is so good.
Joey, I've put a picture in the chat.
I like that the file is called Shiva Hard.
I just copied off the Wikipedia.
That's nice. That's cute.
Very
So
kawaii
cute.
Desne. But but no, it's like Final Fantasy 14, super, super fun MMO, and that is a great area.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tim,
I'm going back to the N64. Banjo-Kazooie, my favorite game, with Freeze Easy Peak.
Okay.
If anyone remembers the
Okay.
Christmas level in that game.
I remember the music more than the level.
Or the ba-ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-da,
Yeah.
da-la-la, what a track. But I mean, Banjo-Kazooie is my favorite game of all time. I absolutely love that thing.
When are we playing
And
it on the pod?
I think we were doing it for a while. Like, it was on the schedule and then it got removed. And I was like, oh, I've just played through Banjo-Kazooie for nothing. That's fine.
Can we put it on?
Yeah.
Because I've never played it.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, let's put it on.
Yeah.
Early
Like-
2025.
Yeah. But there's a whole series of challenges in the same kind of vein, or same way that Banjo-Kazooie is laid out in its levels. In that, unlike Mario 64, where every time you get a star, you're kicked out the level. Banjo-Kazooie, you remain in the level, so like all the challenges are just there in front of you, and will sometimes interconnect. One of which is getting Boggy the bear.
I remember Boggy the Bear.
He is basically passed out on a mountain being like, no one will run with me until you get a sled and some running shoes. And you have to go and race him around the track before he will go home and give his children presents. Or you have to like fly around and hit the buttons on a giant snowman while avoiding being hit with snowballs. Or sometimes you have to stop Christmas lights from being eaten by crocodiles. It's fun. It's weird. It's out there. There's a lot of cool secrets in it. It's got a great soundtrack. It's great.
It's a very good level. Thoroughly recommend it to anyone who has not played Banjo-Kazooie.
Hell yeah.
So that's you, Alex. Tim's favorite game of all time. It's not even a fighting game. There's your Christmas present. Cool. So I have the Red Dead Redemption 2 introduction level, where it's winter. Yeah. It's the most it's the smallest environment in the whole game, but you're basically trying to survive a winter. And it's the tutorial section, and it shows off so much of what Red Dead Redemption 2 can do. Alex, when you said about leaving footprints in the snow, if you remember, people went absolutely wild for the snow mechanics in Red Dead Redemption 2. I just think it sets it up the game really nicely. Tim, I know we've spoken previously about you not enjoying Red Dead Redemption 2.
It's a very good opening.
The snow level is great.
It's great. Like that's like Red Dead Redemption 2 really does set out a really good first impression with this level.
Yeah. And then sorry, Alex.
I was just going to say it really nailed the atmosphere with it, because it was all it's quite dark, and it's a lot of greys and whites and blues, but you see the occasional flicker of fire, and it just it makes you feel like you're in a cold, hopeless place.
A tundra.
So
the other one is, have we both of you played The Last of Us?
Oh, I was going to say the Lakeside Resort in The Last of Us.
Yeah, so the Lakeside Resort is a section in The Last of Us. It's after Joel has been injured, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So
spoilers.
Sorry, spoilers. Joel gets injured. John gets injured.
Who's John?
I want to know about John.
And Ellie has to fend for herself and basically protect him in the snow, and she goes hunting, and it just feels like it feels like you are a hunter in that section. I just think it's really well put together. But the best thing about that area, it spawned one of my favorite videos on the internet. That streamer who's looking at the really cute little bunny that gets hit by an arrow.
Yeah.
It's so well done. Yeah. I might just put the audio in, because I think that will be enough to spark the vision in people's heads.
That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Couple of honourable mentions for me, and literally just two. One, the entirety of Metal Gear Solid 1 is set in the snow.
Yeah.
Very, very good. And number two, the opening to, I think it's Dead Rising 4, where you play as the main character from the first game. It is at Christmas.
You play as Frank West at Christmas?
Yeah.
That's sick.
And yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're in like a Christmas market, aren't you?
You are. Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really fun. Thoroughly recommend the start of that game. I only played the first 10 minutes of it when it was on a free weekend, so can't recommend any more than that, I'm afraid. Gentlemen, anything more to say about snowy snow areas?
I've got one that we've mostly me and Tim have neglected to mention.
Okay.
The Hoarfrost Reach, Tim.
Hoarfrost
Monster Hunter
Reach.
World Iceborne.
Oh, of course, yeah.
The
That
first
place is
level you go
amazing.
into.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So good.
That Iceborne hub world that you have, as opposed to the regular hub world that you're in,
Mm-hmm.
is so much fucking better
Night and
and
day.
cooler and way more functional and way more operational. It's just it's I would say borderline perfect, if not it's a little bit labyrinthian.
And I think that one is a bit of a snow level as well, isn't it? The hub.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's
but
set in
then-
the snowy mountains.
But then you got the multiplayer hub, and you're in a nice warm sauna room.
Yep, overlooking like the snowy mountains with the
Mhm.
aurora borealis, and you'll see monsters in the distance, and it's great.
Right. Well, Tim, you hate snow, so have we turned your feeling around on it?
I'm still a little bit chilly on it, but I'm slightly convinced.
But now you love snow
I love the way it crunches beneath my toes.
between your toes.
Both. I say
Tim doesn't wear
beneath
shoes in
their
the
web.
snow.
Sorry, Tim, say that again?
I say beneath because they're webbed. They can't get between them.
Ah, that makes sense. Right, well, on that revealing note,
Questionable note.
we're going to end the episode. Thank you very much, and come back tomorrow where we will be having two blokes from Blighty, it seems.
Wow.
Oh, see you then, boys.
I get a break.
Bye.
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 It's Podmas.